Euskotren Trena, formerly known just as Euskotren, is a commuter, intercity and urban transit train operating company that operates local and intercity passenger services in the provinces of Biscay and Gipuzkoa, in the Basque Country, Spain. It is one of the 4 commercial brands under which Basque Railways operates as a public company managed by the Basque Government. The entire 181.1-kilometre network uses 1,000 mm narrow-gauge rail tracks which have been owned by the Basque Government since the transferral. For the Spanish government, the rail tracks and stations were part of the Feve network until its transferral. Euskotren Trena also operates the Donostia, San Sebastián Metro under the brand Metro Donostialdea. Euskotren Trena operates the railway services and networks, while Euskotren Trena operates the tram networks, Euskotren Autobus of the bus services and Euskotren Cargo the freight rail services. Since 2006, Euskotren Trena has been the commercial brand for the operator of the railway network in the Basque Country, which is Euskotren.The, while the network itself is owned by the public entity Euskotren.Its area. In 2012, the commercial brand was changed from simply Euskotren to Euskotren Trena, adding the Basque word Trena. Services. Introduction. Euskotren Trena operates the railway network owned by Euskotren.Its area in the Basque provinces of Biscay and Gipuzkoa, as well as a short track in a station in the Pyrénées-Atlantiques department of France. The initial network was a continuation of the Feve regional services and FDS urban services. The services have since then improved to become a commuter rail system along with intercity rail services. The network connects the city of Bilbao with municipalities across the Greater Bilbao area and the province of Biscay, such as Durango, Bermeo and Lezama. In the province of Gipuzkoa, it connects the city of Donostia San Sebastián with other cities and towns such as Sararat, Lasart, Oria, Iran and Hendaye, the latter in France. The intercity rail services connect the cities of Bilbao and San Sebastián with each other and with Hendaye. Since August 2012, Euskotren Trena has operated the Donostia, San Sebastián metro system, based on the Topo network, under the brand Metro Donostialdea. Euskotren Trena is operated by Euskotren.The lines. The Euskotren Trena network consists of the following lines: Bilbao Donostia line, intercity rail service from Bilbao to Donostia Amara. Durango line, Bilbao to Ermua. Costaldea line, Ermua to Donostia Amara. Tranbira Ermua Eibar line, local service from Ermua to Eibar. Metro Donostialdea, previously known as Topo line, renamed Metro Donostialdea, urban transit system serving the Donostialdea region and Hendaye. Erdeibar line, Bilbao to Bermeo. Texorieri line, Casco Viejo station to Lezama. Laraneta funicular line from Escontrilla to Laraneta. Azpixa Lasau line, steam locomotive from Azpixa to Lasau, touristic part of the Basque Museum of Railways. Airport line, under construction, it will connect the district of Uribarri with the Bilbao airport. The network connects to the Euskotren Tranvia line, Metro Bilbao, Feve, Renfe and Cercanías services. The Euskotren Trena lines do not appear with other train lines in standard printed network maps, but separate maps are available. The Euskotren Trena lines appear together with other railway networks of the Basque Country in the Movoscar.com service provided by the Basque Government. Former closed line sections of the Tex-Orieri line. The railway service on the Tex-Orieri line between Casco Viejo and Donostia was suspended in May 2010 for a period of 3 years, because of the construction of Line 3 of Metro Bilbao. The closed stations are Donostia, Universitatea, Matiko and Zumalacárregui. The Lorori Ciudad Jardin station, formerly closed, was open to provide a service to the users of the now closed stations. Urala line. The Urala line, formerly served by the Urala Railway, was closed by Euskotren.The in 1986, after a futile attempt to renovate it. The service was replaced by a bus line between the municipalities of Zumar and Zumaraga. Bilbao-Plentzia line. Bilbao-Plentzia was the line with the most users at the time of its closure. The original line connected downtown Bilbao, starting at Casco Viejo station with the town of Plentzia at Plentzia station. During the construction of the Line 1 of Metro Bilbao, it was decided that the section between San Ignacio and Plentzia would be managed by Metro Bilbao as part of Line 1, instead of Euskotren. The Casco Viejo station was then connected to the Tex-Orieri line, and the Ciudad Jardin and Malona stations were closed. The Donostia San Ignacio section was eventually closed due to the construction of a new highway where the railway tracks were located. Lutzana-Sondika line. The line between Sondika and Lutzana, both in the Greater Bilbao area, was closed in 1996 after an attempt to reopen it for passenger services. However, the tracks are still in use. Euskotren Trena uses it for testing new units. Service frequencies as of January 2014. Typical services frequencies for weekdays are: Bilbao Donostia line, 1 train per hour between Bilbao Xerri and Donostia Amara. Durangaldia line, 2 trains per hour between Bilbao Xerri and Amua in each direction, with 1 continuing to Donostia Amara, and some express trains between Bilbao and Durango-Trana and Zaldibar. Costaldia line, 1 train per hour between Amur and Donostia Amara in each direction. Tranbira Amur Eibar line, 4 trains per hour between Amur and Eibar in each direction. Topo line, 4 trains per hour between Lasarte-Oria and Irun, with 2 continuing to Hende. 2 trains per hour between Hende and Lasarte-Oria. Urdaibai line, 2 trains per hour between Bilbao Xerri and Bermeo in each direction, and 4 express trains per day between Bilbao and Guernica. Tex-Orieri line, 2 trains per hour between Casco Viejo and Lezama in each direction. 3 trains per hour during peak times. Larinetta Funicular, 1 funicular per hour between Larinetta and Escontrilla. 2 per hour during peak times. Stations. The Euskotren Trena network serves the following stations. Current operations. Euskotren.The, which operates the Euskotren Trena brand, has its central offices in the Bilbao Xerri station, in the district of Abayondo. In Bilbao, there are operations centers in several stations, including those of Durango and Donostia San Sebastián. Currently, the rolling stock is maintained at depots in Aberdeen, Guernica and Errenteria. New depots are being built in Irun. Ticketing. Euskotren Trena uses both regular paper tickets and the new Barrack card, which has replaced the Creditren's travel ticket, available only on some lines. Users can acquire single tickets and return tickets at the vending machines available at every station. A monthly and yearly travel cards are also available. Young people and elderly people also may acquire special tickets. The Barrack travel ticket was initially only available on the Tex-Orieri line, and it will be available for use on all lines once it is fully implemented. The ticket pricing is based on zone-based rules. Rolling stock. Euskotren Trena uses several trains from 4 different series, named UT200, UT300, UT3500 and the newest UT900, all produced by CA. The whole network is electrified. All the units are electric. The oldest of the trains from the UT3500 series, which started operations in the 1970s as a replacement for the very old and rather dilapidated trains of the Ferrocarriles Vascongados. The UT900 series used state-of-the-art technology and started operations in 2011. Current fleet. Previous fleet livery. The new rolling stock is painted with the new Euskotren Trena livery, white with black contrast and blue and orange circles in the doors. Older rolling stock maintains the blue and white colors, common in Euskotren from 2002. Current developments. The developments of the network operated by Euskotren.The under the commercial brand of Euskotren Trena are being conducted by Euskotren.Its area, which has control of the Basque Railway network. The developments do not include any expansion of the lines and new lines but the improvements of the current network, with new stations, alternate routes and a second rail track in areas where there is only one, as well as the elimination, or at least reduction, of all the level crossings. Uber section. The section between Uber in Amorbietarechano and Iarita is currently being upgraded to include a second track, in order to improve frequencies and eliminate 10 level crossings. This development is part of the Durango Plus project, which aims to improve the service and frequencies in the Durangoldea region. It is scheduled to be finished in 2013. Iarita Durango Aberdino section. The section immediately after Uber Iarita is the Iarita Durango Aberdino section, which is being constructed underground, in order to eliminate the level crossings and tracks that go through Durango and Aberdino. 2 new stations will emanate from this project: an underground station for Durango to replace the current overground one on the Faustlandico station, and a semi-underground station for the neighborhood of Maishna, in Aberdino. The Durango depot will be moved to new facilities in Labarrio, Aberdino. It is expected to be finished in 2013. Aberdino-Berries section. The section between Aberdino and Berries is being renewed in order to add a second rail track. This section includes the new depot and offices at Labarrio, and a new train station in Berries. Eibar-Elgoibar section. The section between Eibar and Elgoibar is being completely renewed with a new station in Eibar at a cost of €200,000, which replaces the whole station with the addition of lifts, removal of level crossings and the incorporation of new platforms. Texaragura-Izitten section. The incorporation of a second rail track to improve frequency of trains. It is scheduled to be opened in late 2012.